Parallelogram rule to find the magnitude of the resultant force for the two forces shown in the figure. They are giving us two forces. The first force is 98 pounds towards the right. The second force is 55 pounds with a 35-degree angle. And we're trying to find the resultant force. You want to be able to use a parallelogram to be able to find the resulting force. So therefore, I'm going to take this vector here, and I'm going to copy over to the right, trying to keep the same angle. And I'm going to actually place a dash line. And I'm going to connect it. Basically, it will be this vector here up here. I'm going to connect it to form a parallelogram. And the resulting force will be your diagonal. That'll be your resulting force. So therefore, we are going to be working with this triangle, and we're trying to find the length of this side. We're going to call that A, and this will be angle A. This is 55 pounds, so therefore, since we copy it over to this side, this is also 55 pounds. Now we know that on a parallelogram, those two angles, consecutive angles, are equal to 180. So I'm going to subtract 180 minus 35. Will give me 145. This angle here will be 145 degrees. And now, since I have two sides and the angle in between, I can use my law of cosines to find side A, or the diagonal. Law of cosines will be A squared is equal to B squared plus C squared minus 2 BC, the cosine of A. A squared is equal to B, which is 98, plus C, which is 55 squared. Let me not forget my square. Minus 2, 98, 55, and the cosine of 145 degrees. I'm going to type that into the calculator. We have 98 squared plus 55 squared minus 2 times 98 times 55 multiplied by the cosine of 145 degrees. That is A squared. So therefore I'm going to take the square root of my answer to find A. So the magnitude of the resultant force will be 146, and they want one decimal place, so it will be 0.5 pounds. And that will be my answer.